friends. Finally back here with another Hoya video, and I'm excited to show you some of the splashy, unique, silvery Hoyas that I've showed you in my previous videos. So this is kind of like a growth update for some of them, and some of them you won't be seeing because they've just taken over the grow tent, and I'm too lazy to untangle some of them. But most of the silvery ones that I want to show you are here. And I'm probably gonna really just speed through some of these Hoyas because a girl is tired, and that's the common theme with me for the past, I don't know, 28 years of my life. Tired. And I knew if I didn't film today that I wasn't going to, so here we are. So I'm not going in any particular order, I'm just gonna grab what's in front of me. And what's in front of me is this beautiful Hoya crassa petulata splash. And some of the leaves have gotten really nice and big, and there are actually multiple growth points now on this Hoya. There's one right here that popped up. There's a vine here, there's another vine here. So it's happy and healthy, and it actually took a while for it to start putting out any of these vines. It did nothing for a while because I repotted it. And unfortunately, if you see some of the, I won't focus, it's gonna focus on me. If you see some of these red dots on there, it's because I believe it's too close to the lights, and they're only on the top leaves here that are right directly under there. So I recommend, if you don't want these red purple dots, just to keep your crassa petulata splash away from harsh or strong lights. But this is a beauty, one of my favorites. They're all actually my favorites, so yeah. The next one is actually a little sad. It's the Hoya Michele, Hoya Michelle, and these are the two original leaves that it came with, and it only has grown one other leaf. I suspect it's because I'm keeping it too close to the grow lights. I think it has the same issue with the Hoya Splashy that I have, that the leaves, they actually just fall off before they even get to that phase. So I'm gonna try to keep this at a lower light and see what happens, and I'll report back. So this is the Hoya species fuquai Lao, EPC 779. Recently, someone on Etsy messaged me about the one I had for sale, and I did some research. I did a little reading. I mean, by research, I Googled, and someone said that this was part of the Potsii complex. I'm not sure, but the reason why someone messaged me on Etsy is because they were wondering if it was part of the Hoya Rinsii Borneo kind of family, but I can't confirm or deny that because this hasn't actually flowered for me, and there's not much that I could find on the internet. So hopefully this kind of blooms and kind of answers the question for us. But Hoya species fuquai Lao, pretty plant. So this plant really makes me happy, and I still stand by on my last video what I said about if you had to get one plant in my collection, it's this Hoya species Kochang Island, and it should be bigger, it would be bigger, but I've taken some cuttings from it, and I've also shared that and sold some of them on Etsy. But the newest leaves that just grew from where I cut it is these two really big leaves here, and they're super splashy. And there's another vine coming from that growth point, and there's another growth point here. I love this Hoya. There's nothing else I can say. It doesn't give me any issues. It just grows, and it's wonderful, and it's splashy. It's gorgeous, it's stunning. Hoya species Kochang Island. So this one's pretty cool. This one's actually in pond, and I'm using this cup here as a reservoir, and I just fill it up. And it's nothing special, but I like it. It's a nice grower. It obviously, as this long vine, I was pulling plants out for this video, and I was like, oh, I should include this into the video, and I just pulled it, and I realized that the vine had gone all over the grow tent. Likely it's still intact, but yeah, this is the Hoya Wilburgii or Hoya virtusalada. I don't know which is the actual name. It was changed. So I'll definitely put that in the description box or put it down below. Really, really beautiful plant, and this is also relatively cheap, so love her. Okay, I'm gonna do these at the same time because they're gorgeous, and part of the reasons that kind of started or prompted some of this like obsession with Hoyas. This is the Hoya silver dollar. One of my regrets, I spent way too much money on 2 leaves on this, and I'm not afraid to admit what I bought. I bought this on an auction on eBay. I paid like upwards of like $800 just for 2 pieces, I think. Or was it more? Hopefully it wasn't more, but one of my regrets, I should have just waited for the price to go down or gotten it cutting from a friend, but I didn't do that. So wait for the prices to go down and save your money. And this is also from an eBay auction. This is the Hoya nicholsonii New Guinea Ghost. Beautiful plant, really quick grower, and wait for prices to go down. It grows so quickly, it just throws like growth points everywhere. Like there's one here, there's another one popping now. So just wait, y'all. This is gonna cheapen, and it's already cheap compared to when I bought it, and it's gonna continue to go down. So wait. But silvery, beautiful, beautiful. And I like rice pudding, and this is a rice pudding cup, and I save them and I use them as like, they fit perfectly for these like Teku 2.5 inch pots. And I just put them in there as a water reservoir, and it's reusing. All right, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay, this one, gorgeous. Fantasy. This is the Hoya Ghost. I bought this as a 2-leafer. Oh, come through, growth point. Bought this as a 2-leafer, and it put out this vine. And when it gets sun stressed, it has this like light pink, kind of like purplish hue. It's not pretty. Don't put it too close to your grow lights. Nothing else to say. Also expensive when I bought it, so just wait for people and wait for prices to go down, or wait for me to cut this and post it on my Etsy. The reason why this one's untrellised is this one was actually growing up my my shelving in my grow tent. So for this video, I decided to take it out, and it wasn't like super intertwined. So Hoya Ghost, gorgeous. All right, this one's a very sad story. I'm very sad. I actually have to check on this to see what's going on. When I took this out for a video, this leaf had fallen off. This is a Hoya Nova Ghost, and it hasn't done anything for a very long time. And last time I checked, maybe a month ago, there was a new growth point, and I think that growth point just died off and it started to rot. So these other leaves look fine for now, but I need to see what's happening with the roots. Very beautiful plant. The leaves are like really, really big for some reason. I don't know why, but they are. Really gorgeous plant, and I'll be very sad if this dies. Don't die. So we're almost done. This one has a ID, I forgot what it is. Different people call it different things. There's like IR26, Hoya colina, Hoya no ID. But this is the very splashy version. It doesn't sun stress into like that nice like purplish like color. But really, really, really beautiful Hoya. I noticed that as the leaves get older or harden, I think that's when the splashing comes out. The new leaves aren't so splashy. But for a very long time, this didn't actually do anything. So I put it into pond and this like self-watering container, and then voila, it put out these like vines. It had a lot more, but I like snip and cut some. If you're having issues with your Hoyas, put them in pond. They're inexpensive now, and I think the website Lechuza has them in stock, unlike last year when it was like sold out everywhere. Okay, we have one more. Oh, this is like totes gorgeous. This is I'm gonna say it's a Hoya no ID, but a lot of people have been saying it's the Hoya Wilbur Graves Affinity China. And I think that's what it is too. a really quick grower. And this was also really expensive when I bought it. And this is such a quick grower that I think that the prices will continue to go down because people like me who have it are gonna start cutting their collections and start selling them. So really gorgeous Hoya. And it has a new like vine that started, and the newest one is like the newest leaf is like super splashy. Totally awesome. And this one is not in pond, it's in a regular chunky mix. And it looks like it loves that. But that's it. This was a really quick video, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I have tried to film a Hoya grow tent tour of my entire collection, and I got to editing it, and the footage is really bad and the audio is really bad. So I have to go back and refilm that. So I'll be posting that later sometime this year. So expect that. And you know, I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Like, I like to create films, and I don't know, I don't like being in front of the camera too much. But I like to put out different content and try new things, and I hope you come on that journey with me. And if you like my plant content and you want to support me, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and hit the like button if I said that already. I think I said that. And I'll see you in my next video.